Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Yes, sir, and we checking in with our guest, Jaydda. Jay, how's you feeling today?
What's up? How y'all doing?
Oh, good.
How you feeling?
Thank you for coming through.
No problem, always. Y'all know y'all one of my favorites, literally.
Oh, yeah, thank you. We appreciate it.
Shout out to iLLANOiZE.
No doubt.
Now, you've been here before for Ill Style.
Yes.
Now, you just asked us, like, y'all gonna make me rap? We like, nah, but you say you was prepared.
Well, always, yeah.
Now, a lot of people walk into the Ill Style. Now, I've seen people walk into the Ill Style. They think they prepared, but they 4, 5, 6, 7 takes. So, was you ready for that moment when it came?
I mean, yeah. Like, I'm ready. Like, put it on. I got you. They call me One Take J.
So how long you been rapping?
I started about 2018, so it's like 5 years? 2019. Yeah, about 5 years.
Almost.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when I started, and let's just say these last 5 years been a rough patch.
And why you say that?
Just thinking that like it's gonna be so easy, you know, because I got the look, I got the talent, but that's not the cause at all. Now that I'm 5 years in, it's like, okay, now hurry up, like come on, they should notice that I'm great. But
Right.
Do you think it's a learning curve? Like, you learning a lot?
yes, the industry is very cutthroat, and I'm definitely realizing that more and more as I become, you know, a little more experienced. So just gotta find those loopholes and, you know, maneuver around it to still be the greatest.
For sure.
Now, being a female and like you say, having that look, I know that comes with its own layer of barriers, because it's like you just can't be an artist, you can't be a rapper, you can't just come to work and work. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is definitely tough, and I spoke on this on the last show when I was here. This was 2 years ago.
Right.
Yes, it is hard being a female rapper. It's hard being a rapper, but it's hard being a female rapper especially. And it's like, I feel like, of course, you know, sex sells. I say this all the time, but you gotta really be like, I got bars, like, in order for people to take you serious. Like, you have to really be spitting. It gotta be something. It gotta be trending. You gotta be spitting. You gotta be selling sex. You feel me? So it's like, unless you don't have those three, people not gonna really take you serious. Look your way, features, none of that.
Do you ever find yourself in the battle of having to spit the sexy or having to spit the bars and say, hey, I don't know which one to choose from right now?
Yes. Sometimes I'll be like, maybe I should just, you know, dumb it down and give them something, you know, super sexy. And the other times I'll be like, fuck that. I'm gonna speak on the topics that I want to speak on. Whether they tune in or not, at least it felt better. You know, my soul was like, just do it. Like, don't try to please other people. That's what I'm learning. When you try to please the crowd and you give them what you want, they still not going to, you know, tune in. They only going to do that if they want to.
Right.
So it's like, at this point, I'm where, like, I'm doing what I want to do with my music. I'm growing as an artist. I'm figuring out what my sound is, what I like, you know? So that's kind of the journey that I've been taking recently with the music career.
Absolutely. Now, with being 5 years in, and you know you seeing so much, because you saying all these barriers come with being a female artist. Do you think that's brings out a lot of divide? Like, for instance, say if you got like a bill on like a male dominated show or something like that. Do you think like you taking like less serious or something? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I feel like it's intimidation at its finest. So because men are intimidated, they, like you said, they're gonna downgrade you.
Right.
They're gonna feel like, oh, that's a girl. She not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Even if they know she might be better than me, or she look like she might be better than me, or she is better than me, you definitely get downgraded a lot.
What can be the solution to change that? I know sometimes you can't change how somebody actually feel inside, but like I'm talking about industry wise, like what can be put in place, like more women promoters, more women platforms, like what can change
Definitely that? More support on the you know, women's side, more features, more, you know, just more of that, because we look at these A-class artists and they don't even want to collab with each other. Right. Yeah. So if they not setting an example for the female rappers and y'all are A celebrities or A-class female rappers, why would the underground or the D or the, you know what I'm saying? Why would they feel like, okay, let me pick her up, let me help her?
Right.
Y'all not even doing it. So
Exactly.
it's like.
So you think the higher ups got to set that standard and uplift the women first?
And yes, the higher ups. We could look to men all we want to, but this is us. You feel me? Men, they've been helping each other since the 90s and 80s with rap.
Fact.
It's us. It's the women. We gotta help each other. If you a higher rapper, why not do a feature with that underground artist if you know she dope or you know she underrated?
Facts.
I think something that Issa Rae said, she said, instead of trying to network up, network to your right, to your left, you know, and I think that will help a lot of artists get to where they need to get, because at the same time, like, if those bigger name artists, like, if you're not Drake, then more than likely the feature ain't really gonna push the needle that much. You feel
Literally.
me? But if let's say you and another female rapper from Chicago, both of y'all bar it up, like, that'll go viral, you know what I'm saying, quickly, just because y'all actually spitting. So
Yes.
I think we gotta change our mind state about how we connect with people and just start networking with the people that we can actually touch. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that is so. That has more power and truth to it than the people out here saying, like, I put my city on. Like, come on, man.
They didn't.
When I tell you that I've been trying to collab with, like, the industry, not only just like other female rappers or male rappers, but cameramans, you feel me, producers. When I tell y'all, they leave me in the dust. You feel me? No matter the views that I get, no matter how many times other celebrities feature me or post me on their stories, or Yo Gotti, I recently did the CMG challenge. I was posted on that. I give about a week of clout. After that, they leave you alone. And I tried to take that momentum and run with it, and I did. I'm grateful for everything. I'm blessed. But people be capped. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, y'all not going to put me on. I got to sell myself. I got to want this. You feel me? I can't look to nobody else to really put me on, like, unless it's a label pushing me. But they not out here doing this. They want you to come with your own money. They want you to come with your body done. They want you to come with that success already, and they just going to put some money under you.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's why I say it's so difficult to be a female in this industry.
Yes.
I had heard a Nicki Minaj interview where she said she felt like she had to have her body done.
Oh, I
You
saw
know what
that
I'm saying?
too.
And I look back on that and I'm like, damn, that's fucked up, bro. Like, that you can't be comfortable in who you are, because we all come with our own insecurities.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But to be like, in order for me to succeed in the music industry, I gotta look a certain type of way. That's wild.
For sure.
That's the only way I feel like you gonna really get attention, like you want to get attention. I mean, I know so many female rappers that don't got their bodies done but hot, but ain't nobody looking their way because they not looking like social media standards.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous at this
Social
point.
media, wow. Even my Explore page is wild. They be like, bro, it's nothing but Instagram models. I'm like, bro, I know I don't like these things because I don't want that type of smoke in my household. You know
right,
what I'm
now for real.
So how are y'all here? How is this showing up on my timeline?
Yeah.
But like you say, that's what social media feeds us, and that's what people start to believe. It was I think it's a Dove commercial out right now, where it's a little girl on her phone and she's getting all these notifications for different things, and it's just fucked up out here that social media is controlling how we view the success of a certain person.
The success of a person, the look of a person, the mind of a person. We just brainwashed at this point.
For sure.
Yeah,
Like,
man,
as soon as you
crazy.
meet somebody these days, it's like you gotta pick up on their profile. Like, oh, this person got 4,000 followers. He on some shit. This person got 200 followers. He ain't on shit. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? Then they might think the person with 4,000 realer than the person with 200. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
Definitely. So it's like you got to tread. I know you say you had the CMG challenge and everything. Then you had to carry that momentum. But it's like with that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got that moment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
That's
get
true.
their moment with social media. But like, what do you do, like, on some day-to-day stuff, like, to make sure, you know what I'm saying, make sure people feel you, like, when you actually, like, say if you go into the stew or something, like, what's your day-to-day when it comes to music?
Well, most times my day to day, I be really busy, so music is definitely my main goal, my main passion, but just being real, because I'm just a real person and I don't want a lot of no fans. I be busy, so I can only put in like 60% towards what I want to do for my music. So if I'm not in the studio, cooking up something new, I would usually push my old, But my thing is, I didn't drop the music video and 3 songs within these last 5 months. And it's like, I give y'all what y'all want. Y'all don't tune in. Right. So at the point, it's not me. It's y'all. And when you realize that, you start to do it for you. You start to do it because you want to do it and because you like it.
I was definitely finna say that. Like, to find your groove as an artist, you just gotta find yourself, man, and you gotta push out all the naysayers. If they ain't giving you positive energy, then they don't need to be in your circle as far as music goes. You know what I'm saying?
And that's real.
So, then you got so many people out here who ain't even heard of you yet. You know what I'm saying? You still got a lot of more barriers to break. You can't just stop at the people.
No, that's true.
That ain't giving it to you yet. Because people will sit right in your face. Like for instance, it's so many people. Like sometimes I get the tripping off support, but it's like real life people in my family. Like they know exactly what I do. I'm on the radio. I'm a journalist. You know what I'm saying? But they would never lean and fill me in that avenue, you know what I'm saying? Man. But at the end of the day, they probably got $20 if my tank low or something, so I really can't trip too much.
Right.
But then I always think about like, all right, when I get on this mic, it's probably a person somewhere in another state that ain't never heard me, but that's gonna support me to the fullest.
And that's what it is. It's about your city. And Chicago, as we all know, is not really the city for support. They don't help each other, and I mean, at a certain point, you can't keep blaming the city, though. You got to get up and do something. You feel me? And most people move. And that's why a lot of these artists that move to Houston, move to Atlanta, Miami, Cali, they pick up that momentum because people out there actually want to help. They help them. They push them, especially Atlanta. We all know Atlanta artists. All of them out there, they own because they help each other. Chicago, no. I've talked to some Chicago artists that got blue checks and will see... You know what I'm saying? You hard, but not going to do a feature because they're intimidated. And they were men. Let's just say that.
You know what people need to realize about Chicago? We was all born tough as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So Chicago rock with you. They just won't show you that they rock with you.
And it's like, why that, though?
I don't know why that is. But when they see you in person, they going to tell you they rock with you. They fuck with you. Oh, that song you dropped, I was rocking with it. I ain't see no like, I ain't see no comment, I ain't see no share.
What?
But they know,
oh my
they
God,
know
you hit it right on the head.
They know it though. They probably know it word for word, but it's sad because even no matter what you're chasing, it takes other people bigger names to say or to see you doing something and promote it, and then that's when everybody else follows.
Exactly. Basically trend. That's all. Once you trend in, people want to hop on the train. Oh, yeah, let me see if I could, move around. Move around, man. Move around.
All right, now I got Identity Crisis queued up. Explain that record before we get into it.
Wow. Okay, so let's just say this song is a part of my new EP that I'm working on, actually called Identity Crisis. So this is like the kickoff song. Okay. Basically, it's like heartbroken, heartfelt, but not on my end, on his end. And it's just basically like ruthless. It's one of my thoughtful songs where I be like, hey, you knew what you got into when you was fucking with me. I can't save you now. It is what it is.
Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Back in the building with our guest, Jaydda J.
Yes, sir.
Now, we just played Identity Crisis. You tried to warn us before we went into the song.
Yeah, it was a little...
What sparked that song?
Man, I was tired. I'm tired of dating. I'm tired of men. I was just at that point, I was blue. I'm like, you know what? Y'all about to get y'all about to get a glimpse inside my head, like me inside my head. Crazy girl.
Nah, I don't know how old you are, but I say I'm gonna tell you, us men get better as we grow, as we age. Now, me have been that sleazy guy back in my past. I understand how nowadays women, like, I ain't putting up with that shit, because nobody deserves to go through some heartbreak or nothing. And I was so bogus, but it took me time to understand it, because I never had those like examples in my life where a normal happy relationship was something that I seen, you know. Man. So it's fucked up.
Hey,
fellas, get it together.
Talk about it. For sure. You can't give what you don't know, for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true. But stop playing with me.
Are you a forgiving person? Or
Yes, I'm very forgiving. Like, I forgive people, but it's not okay. I never say it's okay. I forgive you. No, it's not okay.
Oh yeah, what you was talking on there? No, you can't.
That's what she said.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
when a guy cheat and you accept him back, that's always in the back of your head. And now I'm speaking from a man's point of view.
Exactly.
We feel like once y'all accept us back and the next week we laughing and joking, like we done moved past that, you know?
I know.
Y'all never move past that.
At all.
And y'all get back.
Sometimes. That song was definitely get back. But, like, you gotta, like, stand on your boundaries and your limitations with certain things. Even if you do take him back, give it some time. Don't be no thirsty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, he said sorry. Girl, no. Take, like, 2 weeks to yourself. Block him. Ignore him. Go have fun. Do something. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta just... You got to stand on that.
Nah, you said you working on an EP. It's called Identity Crisis.
Yes.
Like, do you got an idea on when it's coming? How many songs? What we could look for from that project?
I would definitely say it's definitely going to be here this year, probably by the end of the year. I want to do somewhere towards around my birthday. I want it to be like a big celebration, which is October 21st. I will be 21. Sure. On my birthday.
Damn, Jimmy, I missed it. I was supposed to have the bombs queued up and shit. My bad. We can't bring that moment back.
Oh no, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. But
there we go. And it's your golden birthday too.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't even expected you would gonna say that age either.
Yeah, I'm very young. That's why I feel like I have a lot of time, but not a lot of time to waste.
And you say you've been rapping for 5. Hold on, you've been rapping for 5 years, and you 20. You straight.
Yeah.
You good. Just keep going up. I'm thinking, man, look.
You know, they say it take 10 years to get where you really want to go. So,
and
at least you started young.
I'm thinking when I start, I'm going to do like a few little songs and somebody like Lil Wayne or Jay-Z gonna be like, oh yeah, let me just go to her page. No. Man, 5 years later, I done did about 3 challenges, got viral 3 times, been on radio show.
Oh no, it takes some time.
But you know, more you think you want it that way, but that way don't teach you the lessons that you done learned up until this point.
Absolutely.
You know? It's probably more difficult to be in the limelight with a lot of money and still having to learn the things that you learned throughout those 5 years. Yeah. You might not see another 5 years as far as being a music artist.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely learning my lessons now, like just not to be gullible with like certain producers, you know, because they don't want to work, they want some ass. And like you gotta be able to decipher that and know when someone is genuine and they want to actually pursue you versus when it's not genuine and they just looking for something for it, you know what I'm saying? So
that was something Mulatto actually talked about on her last album. She talked about she was in a situation like that where somebody wanted a feature in exchange for some sex, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, she too hard for that. Like you could put that to the side, especially if you really respect her common goal, which is to push a successful album. You could put something to the side like that, but
that's why I say it's difficult for females, because as a male, I've never been in a situation where a female was like, in order to do this, you got to give me some. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's never happened in my life. So for a female to be in the studio and be like, man, I like that beat, and be like, bro, I need something for that. Like, bro, that's wild, bro. That's I should call the law.
No, you should, because it be like that, and it's like, why is it like that? You said it, I'm raw. You said it, I got bars. You say you want to work with me and we'll make a hit. But is you telling me this because you want something out of it or because you actually want to help me? And that's why on my knock yourself out freestyle, who gonna really sell a bitch? I'd rather do it on my own for the hell of it, literally, because that's mentally where I'm at in this industry. I do it by myself.
Do that kind of like make you ever want to take a step back from music, constantly running into, you know what I'm saying, people that don't see the talent, they see something else?
Yeah, definitely. It's been times where I've been months without music, studio. I don't want to deal with that. It's like trauma in a way, seriously, for black women in the industry. Like, it's a trauma. Like, I don't want a trauma bond with you, bro. Like, can we please just make some magic for real? Not that type of way. Like, I want to actually do music. I like your beats for real. Like, I don't want that.
Exactly.
Like,
That
do you
just-
not see the potential?
That just comes from, we just got to stop. We can't look at everything like an object. You know what I'm saying? As men, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got places y'all need to be too.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, so with that being said though, like if you wasn't doing music, like what do you do like outside of music? Like what's your leisure outside of music?
Well, actually, I'm in, like, as far as like just outside every day, like what's my other?
If I'm just shoot, if I just see you out, like what you on? Like what you
I mean,
got going on?
I do a little promoting, a little club promoting, you know, that's the usual. I do a little bit of real estate, getting into that. I was in school for music. I went to Columbia, but they was taxing out the ass.
Tell me about it.
So I'm currently trying to find another good music school where they teaching me the overall, you know, because I want to learn the whole thing, the engineering, the marketing, the producing, the beats, the music, the artistry, the orchestra. I want to learn everything about music. So if I don't become that big rapper like I want to, I'm at least behind the scenes helping other people, helping other artists like me, making beats, engineering, putting people on. You know, I want to be one of those, thinking long term.
Right.
Basically, so yeah.
Absolutely.
Now your bio says a rapper, singer, writer. What came first?
Singer. I grew up in a church.
Oh yeah.
So I was always like the, you know, girl singing at different churches and weddings, funerals. So I was gifted with a voice. That's gonna be on the album, by the way. So
sure.
But yeah, that came first. Writer, I guess you would say. I started to write my own music, and then rappers. When around like 16, I was like, okay, I kind of want to see if I could put a piece together, and I did, and I liked it, and people liked it.
For sure.
Before what you working on now, have you ever actually laid your vocals on a track?
Yes, I have, and in this new EP, you will hear a lot of that. Yeah, a lot of vocals. A lot of like, you know, it's giving Summer Walker.
For sure.
Not giving Summer Walker though, cause I'm Jaydda. You feel me? Like I'm on.
We
y'all get what I'm saying. Shout out to Summer Walker, late girl. But yeah, definitely a lot of vocals, different. It's not just. It's more R&B if anything. A lot of poetry.
Could you see yourself releasing a fully R&B album?
Yes. And in all honesty, that's coming up next.
For sure.
But yeah, I want to be versatile in like every genre or most genres, touch on most genres. I don't want to just conclude it to just rap because that's just not what I am fully. I'm an overall artist, you feel me? So I want my fans to grasp that when it comes down to me. I got bars, but I also can sing, you know, get into a little reggae, you know.
Say reggae.
Gospel music,
For sure.
all of that.
It seemed like you fully open to experimenting with sounds and mashing all those sounds together.
Yes.
So what would all those sounds sound like together on a Jaydda song? Because that sound like it'd be crazy. Like
For sure.
you feature yourself 3 different times in 3 different ways. That'd be wild.
It'd be sounding great. Let's just say that.
I heard that.
I think the ultimate song for me, like if I was to choose like a really like nice song, definitely some singing, definitely I like weird sound. Like I like stuff that sound weird. I don't know if that makes sense, but I like a really put together, crafted song, and that's what I've been focusing on as far as this EP. Like everything, ins and outs, you know, leveling, singing, rapping, talking. just the whole thing.
Taking your time with it.
For sure. As you make your way through the music industry, like, what's some of your dream features? Like, who's somebody you want to be featured on?
Definitely Kendrick. Man, I love Kendrick. He in my top 3.
For sure.
Nicki, of course, that's always a big feature. Drake is a big feature. Yeah,
Sure.
I would just keep it to that.
I feel,
it was go ahead.
No, you good. Go on.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say if it was like 90s maybe Tupac. I like Tupac.
I feel like you swing for the fences, and if you get like a Kendrick feature or something, like, you would show up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, show up.
You
and
got
show.
to.
Ow, you
Real
got.
talk.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
It's Kendrick.
Facts.
Like, you gotta come correct.
You spoke on Kendrick being in your top 3. So name your top 3.
Me.
Got to.
No, me, for real. I know it's like
mad at
cliche,
you.
but me, Nicki, Kendrick. Literally. That's
sure.
like so. But yeah.
How you feel about his new album?
Amazing. That is artistry, poetry. Beautiful, literally.
Absolutely.
Facts on my baby.
He definitely not scared to touch on topics that none of these rappers could ever talk about because they don't even know nothing about it.
You know what was funny? He kept speaking on cancel culture, and I was like, bro, he said he was racist in a song. A lot of rappers can't get away with that. You feel me? So shout out to Kendrick.
Shout out to Kendrick.
Sure.
Now you spoke on the Knock Yourself Out freestyle.
Yes, sir.
Go a little bit deep in that so I could play this for him.
This freestyle was basically just me not caring, talking, basically a little bit what I've been experiencing as far as, collabing with people not taking me serious, not tuning in, old school classic. Let them hear it. Real bars.
Yo, it's your boy Biko. Make sure you head over to the Apple Store and Google Play Store and download the iLLANOiZE app right now. From there, you'll be able to stream iLLANOiZE Radio live every Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m., as well as stream podcasts, watch interviews, check out the latest news, and so much more. So head over there to your App Store and download the iLLANOiZE app.
Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Yes, sir. Check it back in with our guest, Jaydda J.
Yes, sir. We here.
For sure. Now, you was telling us you got reached out to on the Knock Yourself Out freestyle.
Yes.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, so I did the Knock Yourself Out freestyle. It was on some, on some me shit. And I sent it out, and about a week later, Jadakiss actually responded back to me. He DM'd me and was like, yo, I see you working, good shit. I'm like, thanks. Can you help me out? Can you put me on a song with you or something? But yeah, that was real cool though. I'm appreciative and blessed to even have that acknowledgement from such a top charting high real classic rapper,
One of the goats with the bars.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Just let me know, like, people are definitely watching you. So even if you feel like you don't have no traffic, keep doing what you're doing because people are watching at all times.
Like, this is my favorite question for you. I'm gonna ask you. But you still young though.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm gonna ask you anyway.
Go ahead.
If you can go back and give your younger self any advice, what would it be?
Man, so much stuff. But as far as this music, time. I don't know. Patience is key. Time is gonna tick. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be dedicated. Literally walking by faith and not by sight.
Facts.
That's what I would just have to say. Like, girl, you gotta wait.
I would say consistency is definitely key.
Yes.
But it's the hardest. Because we all got normal lives that we encounter every day. It's something else we got to do other than what we love to do.
That's true.
And that's where the consistency becomes a job, I would say.
Yeah, because if I had the funds and stuff to be a full-time rapper and get music videos every other week and travel, it's like I would love to do that instead of what I do. But it's like I don't have that. I don't have that financial freedom yet to do that. So it's like you got to work and then you got studio time and then you try to get these $1,000 videos and motherfuckers don't even be looking right. So it's like, it's just hard.
Now you spoke on getting into real estate. What made you want to get into real estate?
Exactly that. Financial freedom. Literally, you make your own schedule. You know, sell off, and it's just a really good stream of income. I feel like it's a really good trait to know and to have, because land is everywhere, property is everywhere, and money, I mean, music is not, not bringing in the bucks yet. Yeah. So I don't want to be delusional and be like, oh yeah, I just got to keep going until I get the money. Like, no, you always got to have plan A, plan B, plan, as far as I feel. Mm-hmm. So real estate is one of those things where I'm looking into it. It's not too much, it's not too hard, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty easy to get into if you just really stay dedicated and really look into it and build that foundation for yourself. So
Absolutely. Are you trying to be a real estate agent, or you just trying to get into the game on your own?
I ain't gonna say no real estate agent. I mean, maybe if I I will get that good, but it's all in the matter of if I want to take it that far or not. But I'm just trying to really get into the game. I'm just trying to put my foot in, just see what it's like.
Hey, credit.
So, with music, what's the level that make you just feel like, you know what I'm saying? What's the level you can reach that make you feel like you made it? You know what I'm saying? Like that you in here sustaining, you know?
Like when you say level, like you mean
like what's the end goal? Like, okay, this music got me 3 plaques. It got me a nice house. I can take care of my family.
Hey, for me, I don't know. That's never ending. Mm-hmm. You got people that been, doing music for 30 plus years. It's like, when do you stop? Or like, why would you stop? Mm-hmm. So it's like, keep going. I got so many accomplishments with music that I don't even think about when I'm gonna be like, I'm done. You feel me? Because I'm just getting started.
Right.
Just getting started. So yeah, I don't really, plaques, R's, double CAA, and all that.
Everything.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
On your toughest day, how do you keep going? How do you keep moving forward?
I pray. That's the only answer I have. I don't do nothing. I just pray. I might have a day where I'm in the house. I really feel my emotions, acknowledge them, accept them, and then I give myself a grace period to, mourn, grieve, whatever. And then I get over it. And you got to move on with life. And you got to be optimistic about every situation. Put it in God's hands. And, just know that things are going to be okay. And we've all been through really hard times. You're going to get through it. You feel me?
Facts.
Absolutely.
All right, now before we get out of here, tell everybody how they can get in tune with you, stay in tune with you, find everything you got going on.
Well, y'all already know you can follow your girl on Instagram at _.JAYDDA _. YouTube is Jaydda J with 2 D's. Spotify, Jaydda J. Apple Music, Jaydda J. Y'all already know how to, get in touch with your girl. Go listen to my album. Go stream it. All of that.
All right, Jimmy, talk to the people.
Yes, sir. Hey, shout out Jaydda J for coming through Ill Sound Radio. We appreciate it to the fullest. Now, it's crazy because, like I said, you say you've been doing this for 5 years, mm-hmm. and it blew my mind that you still got so much time to go, Yes. Like I say, time ain't warranted to anybody, but it seemed like you really want to make the most of what you putting in. So, just keep putting in. Like you say, you don't never know who watching you.
Yeah, that's true.
For sure. So just keep doing your thing, build genuine connections where they see fit and keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I feel like you got the bars that can open the door. Then you got the duality that you know what I'm saying, that'll keep you flourishing past the door.
Thank you.
So keep doing your thing. Hey, make sure y'all follow her upcoming EP coming soon. Make sure y'all stay in tune. Follow me, Groove Nuke, GROOVNUKE. Follow Ill Sound Radio, ILLSOUND Radio, only on iLLANOiZE Radio every Sunday,
Period.
12 p.m., 2 p.m. For show that. Hey, upcoming event at the Promontory June 1st. Make sure y'all grab them tickets. Make sure y'all download that iLLANOiZE app to stay in tune with the events. We got 2 more artists to announce, and I'm getting winded, so make sure y'all get in tune with all that. So, Jay, what you got to say to them?
Shout out to you for coming through.
Thank you.
When I was 21, I don't know if I'd be able to conduct an interview on that. I really don't. But, like, where your mindset is, it's hard to say you're a 21-year-old.
Yeah. But I appreciate that because I feel like it's a little bit of wisdom there. So, yeah.
So once again, shout out to you. Shout out to everything you got going on. I'm excited to hear your new EP,
Thank
Identity
you.
Crisis.
For sure.
Other than that, like, just keep your head down, keep moving forward. Because, like, challenges and adversity, that's a part of life. And I feel like as long as you keep battling through those things, it prepares you for the unknown and the unseen.
Always,
So once that time come for you, you going to know it's there. And you're going to be prepared for it in every which way. And as far as, like, the dudes go, like, anytime you get that vibe, like, get away from them. Because you know when somebody genuinely rocking with you. And they not going to ask you for nothing. They not going to ask you for no bread. Certain people see talent and they say, I want to help this person get to the next level. And I feel like those people going to start presenting themselves in your lives. You just got to be prepared for those people.
Thank
and
you,
I hope that the rotten apples don't ruin your vision when those people do step forward.
For real.
Yeah, so until next week, CL Sound Radio, salute to you.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having me.
Sure.